like to introduce Mr. Ammar Alul, the Managing Director of Schüco Middle East, our main event partner, to please address the audience, and then we will get into the event. So I'd like to call upon Mr. Ammar Alul on stage, please.
Thank you, Ahad. Thank you, Zach. Of course, I'm sure actually my colleagues, when they saw Ammar and 5 minutes, I'm sure that was a big joke in the company, because they know it almost never happens that I speak for 5 minutes. But challenge accepted, so I think I know that's going to cost me lunch to my dear colleagues. The title is huge, and I will not be going into details regarding the effect of urbanization on the future of the construction industry. But speaking basically of synergy, and this is where I will close and win a bet with my colleagues. Speaking of synergy and cooperation, I'm very proud today to announce another relationship that Schüco has embarked on. As you know, Schüco globally is into mergers and acquisitions and partnerships, synergies, cooperation. We develop, but we also cooperate very much. And I'm proud to announce that we are embarking on such an agreement, on such a cooperation. We have just initialed the agreement with Libart for strategic cooperation in the Middle East. Libart is headquartered in Turkey, is a global leader in motorized, large-span, self-supporting structures such as skylights, winter gardens, and countless other customizable solutions. Libart's retractable window and door systems give living and working spaces the best of both worlds, indoor comfort with outdoor freedom. The synergy between our respective companies, Schüco and Libart, is very, very strong. Our values are the same. Our commitment to quality, value for money, customer focused, I would say, is unrivaled. I'm proud to say is unrivaled. I look forward to many decades of successful cooperation between Schüco and Libart for the benefit of all stakeholders, especially architects and clients. So at this point, I'm very proud and happy to announce or to acknowledge the presence of Mr. Cem Komu, who is the founder and managing director, CEO of Libart globally. Thank you, Cem. Proud to be associated with you. I'm also very happy to acknowledge the presence of my friend, one of the godfathers of the facade industry in the region, one who has contributed tremendously to the success of Schüco in the Middle East across decades. He is also the godfather, the guardian angel of this agreement, the architect of this cooperation, Mr. Maher Shamlawi. I think many of you, the second I started with the first few words, many of you would have said, he must be talking about Abu Khalid, must be talking about Maher. And indeed I am. Thank you, Maher, for all your contributions to this. Thank you, Cem, for your trust in Schüco. And I look forward, as I said, to many, many years and decades of successful cooperation. That's it on my part. Am I within?
So, thank you very much. I would like now to pass on to our new friends from Libart, Mr. Cem, who's the managing partner and founder of Libart, and he will just give you an introduction to Libart and the type of collaborations that we're working on together. Thank you. This one next.
Sir, thank you very much. My name is Cem. I'm the founder and CEO of Libart. That's not a typing error. That is our business, motion and architecture. We create multipurpose spaces. I have a few minutes, so I'm just going to go quite rapidly through my presentation. Everything that we do makes moves. We start with retractable freestanding buildings. Now this could be up to 60, 70 meters long and up as much as 20 meters wide. Retractable skylights, retractable doors and windows, which we'll get into towards the end of my presentation. Lean-to structures, skylights, and of course our simplest and our sort of stand-in is retractable balustrade and windbreaks. So in all these structures, the beauty of it is, first of all, is it can be retrofit. Almost 60% of our business is retrofit, which means that on existing areas, spaces, unused areas, we can finish with an additional space that can be used. So the return on investment is a very important thing. Our biggest projects are usually in restaurants, cafes, bars, rooftop bars. I think just in Chicago alone, of the 10 rooftop bars, 7 were done by Libart. I want to get into one specific project to give you an idea. The top left is the way it was when we started about 10 months before what you see at the bottom right here. Completely unused roof, nothing. Just on the first floor was a restaurant, marginal. The client came to us with an idea of how they can use this rooftop. And what you see is the result of it. Now, the beauty of this is that, first of all, it was an existing building. Because the structures were very light, we didn't require any special structural requirements other than the attachment foundation that you see here on the left-hand side. And the beauty of it, of course, was that within minutes, with a press of a button, you can have an indoor and outdoor environment in the same area. Again, I need to reinforce the fact that return on investment was tremendous. The project was done in less than 9 months. The amortization period based on the client was 14 months. Simply because the hamburgers they were selling on the first floor were about $7. The moment he moved up, the same hamburgers went up to $14. So I think the things. So our business is basically indoor comfort, outdoor freedom. I want to just go on to this. The second thing I want to touch on is shopping centers. The reason I'm touching it on this is that the shopping centers are in trouble all over the world. Many are closing, but the ones that are not closing are upgrading. I want to talk to you about the specific quote that we have from Henrica Partners in Vancouver, British Columbia. They're working on a massive project, and the project has no fixed skylights whatsoever. They're all opening. And we're working with them to provide 11 different skylights over 6,000 square meters that adjust the environment which they're in to the climate. The one on the left side is in design stage. The one on the right one is in Istanbul. We've done over 5 such projects, and we'll quickly go through into each one of them. The one on top is a project in Spain, again, a small project. The one on the bottom right, where the whole shopping center was designed around indoor-outdoor climate. All underneath is tropical plants. It's on the Aegean Sea, so it's very appropriate. But 5,200 square meters, spans of approximately 10 meters by up to 25 meters in length, all individually operated or operated through a central climate system, or operated with rain and wind sensors or sun to control the sun, how much heat is inside, depending upon which. It's a triangular situation in that. Now, I want to get into the pièce de résistance, and something that all of you should be very interested in because you're all from the facade industry. We've taken our experience in retractable structures in indoor-outdoor climate environments into vertical surfaces. And we brought in a brand new point of view of doors and windows. The classic doors and windows, as you know, are sliding or folding or similar. We said, well, why not have a door that can span up to 6 meters wide by 6 meters tall and retract up into the same space without having to project into the internal or to the external space. This is a theater in Istanbul. We've got maybe a couple hundred projects in the United States. We took the United States as our primary test location in the last 5 years. It's been extremely successful. Now we've got 7 different models which we sell around the world. Panoramic view. So need not be a door. The same thing happens to the thing. Again, this one is only 4.5 meters looking at the Bosphorus. But as you can see, the beauty of it, And the other advantage, of course, is that the bottom portion is also a balustrade. So you incorporate a balustrade with the window opening from 1% to 33 or up to 75% of the total area. And this is our joy, and it's something that we're developing with Schüco, is a facade model of our windows. We're saying that why have balconies? Why have small windows where you can have 4 up to 5 meter windows on your facades? And this is just a simple example. We have 2 applications in Istanbul. We have hundreds of applications in the United States, but mostly for commercial projects. So I know it's been very brief, but my job here is just to tease you a little bit and have you come in and look at us and talk to us, because our scope of our business over the last 25 years is so extensive that the 5 minutes that I have, it doesn't do it justice. So we're outside at the Schüco stand, plus you can contact us at Libart, but the biggest thing is that you just need to contact Schüco and they will guide you through the whole complete process. And one other thing is that we will be manufacturing in Dubai within the next 6 to 7 months. The factory is being built as we speak. The main office and factories in Istanbul. We manufacture in a very large facility in the United States and a very small facility in Australia. So I want to thank Alistair, thank you very much, and Schüco for giving us this opportunity. I hope I was able to whet your appetite, so do contact us. We're here in Dubai, and thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thank you, Jem. Interesting to see a proposal there for what we could do as well with shopping centres in a post-COVID era to help sort of improve the experience and look at what we could do there to I suppose, pull people back into them rather than shopping purely online and behind a computer screen.